This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Coach, this is a game we always look forward to. A pair of conference rivals going head-to-head, toe-to-toe. It should be a beauty.
Well, Kevin, you know, this is the NBA at its best. No need to hype this one up. This matchup provides its own hype, and you can hear the fans are as hyped up as we are.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Gordon finds Murray. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Gordon with the screen for Johnson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Cracks in the tray. McDaniels got 6.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Now, here's Johnson. Murray outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
DiVincenzo pitch to McDaniels. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Now here's Gobert. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Outside Edwards. Fires for three. Jokic grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Murray finds Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. DiVincenzo with it. Out guarded by Murray. Randall passes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert the screen. Outside for Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Gordon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. Randall against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jump.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. Now Brown. Scoreless thus far. Here's Johnson. At the elbow, Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For Gobert. And it's Jokic missing. Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Gobert, the screen. And dishes to McDaniels. They need this one. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown against Randall. Brown, the pass to Johnson. Murray outside. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And here's Edwards from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Gordon. And here is Murray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 2. Randall no good. Jokic finds Gordon. Murray with it. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. Edwards can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's in there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Timberwolves trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Randle outside. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Gordon. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Sinks the triple. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Randle. McDaniels left side. That's good from Randle on the assist by McDaniels.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Nuggets.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Watson surveying the D. Pass to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Jones, that's for 2. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And here is Dosunmu. Back to Reed. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Brown the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Valanciunas.
Yeah, staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Valanciunas hits them both. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Here's Pickett following the 3 by Minnesota. This one for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
On the wing, Dosunmu. That Misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Nuggets leading by 3. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Highland. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Back to Valanciunas. Pass to Pickett. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Highland passes to Clark. To the inside. Here's Reed. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Superb focus from Reed. He excels at using his strength to push through contact inside.
Pass to Watson. Here's Pickett. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now, here's Clark. Reed with a screen on Brown. No good from Clark. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Brown with it. Guarded now by Clark. Now here's Hardaway. Hasn't made one yet. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. And they double up Murray. Second chance shot. Watson for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. It seems like your opponent does it better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one, and sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Julius Randle, and he makes that one. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that time Murray called his own number, and it paid off for him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reed with a screen on Brown. Clark for 3, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Denver, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. No good from Valanciunas. Timberwolves trail by 11. Over in the corner, Dosunmu bangs home the trifecta. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside Hardaway. Launches a 3. Randle grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. Reed with a screen on Murray. Highland misses.
and they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Murray scanning the floor. Valanciunas crossed the double. Brown wide open. He fires. The Nuggets with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. And Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and, yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Now, here's Valanciunas, following the miss by Julius Randle. Outside Hardaway. Denver the rebound. Fires the 3. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Pass to Dosunmu. No good on the triple. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 11. Now Randle. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Nuggets leading by 11. Brown outside. Outside Hardaway. They get it back. Valanciunas. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
Denver shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Highland.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And he makes the first. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Murray finds Johnson. Pass to Watson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Watson's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Pass to Brown. From deep, Johnson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Dosunmu. Now Randall, covered by Brown. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gordon's checked in for Peyton Watson. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And here's Gordon. He's defended by Randall. Gordon dishes to Murray. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 17 now.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be first option on every possession.
Now here's Gobert. That one goes in.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Murray with it. 17 points in the game. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Johnson. McDaniels defending. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall outside. Now here's Gobert. Here's DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. Jokic passes to Murray. Now here's Gordon. He's defended by Randall. Jokic finds Murray. Going inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Minnesota shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Brown, he's checked in for Denver. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To DiVincenzo. Back to Reid. Edwards looking it over. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 7. And here's Jokic. Back to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Jokic high post over Gobert, and it's Jokic missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. There's the triple. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys?
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Here's Reid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just one of many things Reid contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 8 to the paint. He's looking for Gordon. He finds him. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's to McDaniels. Back to Reid. Here's Edwards. McDaniels outside. Reid with a screen on Johnson. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for McDaniels. And here is Brown. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points, counting. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the Denver Nuggets.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And here are the Nuggets now. 4-point game. Pass to Jokic. Brown up top. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 11. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And how about the response from Randall? He just enjoys knocking down that triple to answer right back.
Gobert against Jokic. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive. Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
McDaniels outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. For the lead. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jokic finds Brown. Murray right side. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Now here's Randall. He's got 11. And he gets it to go. 13 points for Julius Randle.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Johnson. He's got 11. Murray kicks to Johnson. Clock is at 3. There's Gordon with the 3. Tries again. Too easy inside from Jokic.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here is Murray. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it falls over the rim and in. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable. Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. Lets it go with a 3. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And the basket by Gordon.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. And they get it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Murray against DiVincenzo. Now here's Murray. Guarded closer. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. A 3 for DiVincenzo.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Down low, here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Now Murray. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
Teammates benefit so much from playing with Jokic. He draws all the attention, then sets you up for the score.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Denver's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Johnson with a screen on DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo against Murray. Shot clock at 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Edwards can't hit. Denver leading by 10. Pass to Brown. Edwards against Johnson. Here's Gordon. Murray outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Johnson can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Edwards. Step back shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Murray. Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A different look for Denver. Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Aiden Watson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Hardaway is subbed in for Christian Brown. Here's Highland. Still scoreless. Reed with a screen on Murray. Here's Highland. Rebounded by Hardaway. Denver leading by 12. Pass to Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Now Valanciunas. Murray down low. Defended by Dosunmu. Murray, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Shannon. trying to end the drought. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hardaway dishes to Watson. 59 seconds left in the third. Murray kicks to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Highland passes to Clark. Now Dosunmu. He's covered by Watson. Here's Shannon. Nothing on the board. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Johnson with a screen on Highland. Murray against Highland. Murray, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Shannon, it's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Dosunmu. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And want to look now at our assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Here's Highland. Randall finds Dosunmu. Back to Randall. Five to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way up.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Murray. Valanciunas in the high post. The kick out to Brown. Hardaway for 3. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Randall with the ball. Watson's there. Randall no good. The Nuggets leading by 12. Outside Hardaway. Here is Watson. He's defended by Randall. Murray from deep three-point territory. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's blocked. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Shoots the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. Inside. Here's Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Murray outside. And it's good, 2 points. Murray's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's Randall. To the middle. Here's Highland. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
A free throw drops for Highland. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Watson the screen. Gets a very good look and converts. Murray's got 39.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all three levels.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now Randall, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range, and stolen by Watson. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Handle a screen on Murray. Highland passes to Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Highland against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Reset.
That free throw good from Randall. A different look for Denver. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Highland. Second free throw, no good. Nails the third. The Nuggets leading by 10. Now Brown. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. Here's Brown, and that one is good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Now here's Dosunmu. McDaniels gets a wide open look, and the lead is down inside single digits.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Murray with the bounce pass. Pass to Watson, and here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. Fires from 14, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Watson. Jokic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now, Dosunmu. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Edwards, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside, here's Watson. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 14. McDaniels outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall left side. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Denver leading by 13. Now Watson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Johnson, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Murray. Plays it in off the breakaway. Murray's got 41.
There's Murray just making easy work of that transition opportunity.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Now here's Gordon. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. McDaniels dishes to Randall. Back to McDaniel. Outside Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
One shot.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray outside. Gobert against Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense, really earning that and one chance.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
Now here's Edwards. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Brown with it. McDaniels picks him up. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. Another chance. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Outside Gordon. And here's Jokic. Shoots.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Edwards with the bump and the bucket.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Brown with the screen on DiVincenzo. Jokic against Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Here's Murray after the basket by Minnesota. Good on the basket.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Edwards with it. Edwards loves it in there.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Gobert against Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's the shot. No problem with the wide open J. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. Denver leading by 7. Outside Murray. Al Gordon. Johnson sends the screen for Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Now the Timberwolves with it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And how about Randall coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And they double up Murray. Brown. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no frees.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now McDaniels. Edwards. Good. Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
The first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
McDaniels outside. Misses the 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
The first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So we see Denver get the win here, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jamal Murray.